Hey, my name is Kat. This is Cat's Eye Oracle. I am a psychic medium and tarot reader. I give personal readings. The link to my calendar is in the description. So if you resonate with this, drop a comment, drop a like, let me know. Get a reading. I just got a solicitor at my door, which has been happening a lot over the last couple days. It was for a security system, so I feel like maybe someone needs to upgrade their security system. Or I'm hearing someone's been seeing a lot of psychic attacks lately, and it might be worth looking at upping your security system. There's some kind of threat. I'm here. I just heard to your energy body. So sage your house, wear your black tourmaline, do all of the things. Take good care of yourself. I'm going to call in spirit, holy angels, benevolent guides, and benevolent ancestors to please assist us with this reading. I'm also going to ask that my ego act as a silent observer throughout the duration of this reading so I can get the messages directly from spirit. Excuse me, first card that came out is Queen of Wands. You're in a very beautiful energy. I'm being drawn to the flowers, both the sunflowers and the flowers at the top of her staff. Sunflowers are very resilient. But you're in this queen energy, which is beautiful. I see the cat there. I have a cat. I have black cats. They show up a lot on these readings. Yeah, she's looking good. She's looking in her power, like a lot of yellows and oranges, and you're regaining your confidence in a lot of areas of your life. So what is coming towards the collective that's in this Queen of Wands energy right now? What's coming towards the collective, please? Oh, this is very clear. This is a very clear, decisive message. Queen of Cups reversed. You've been really sad for a really long time. This has been your energy for a really long time. And I'm hearing you've regained your strength. At the center of this reading is the Nine of Cups. So wish fulfillment is coming in for you. Queen of Wands. I'm also seeing the Ace of Wands here, which mirrors the wand that she's holding. You've created this new beginning. I'm being drawn to the butterfly. So transformation energy is significant here. So you being sad, being in this Queen of Cups reversed energy, transforming, hearing transmuting. As I said transforming, I heard transmuting. Transmuting a lot of negativity in your life right now. Spirit sees it. Spirit is granting you your wish fulfillment. I'm hearing you've been waiting a long time for this. And I'm hearing all it took was a shift in perspective with the Hanged Man. I'm also being drawn to the crow. Maybe crows are significant. Oh, sorry, it's a raven. It's definitely a raven with the beak shape. Maybe ravens or crows are significant to you. I'm also being drawn to this halo as well. So, and again, like the Hanged Man, shift in perspective and enlightenment is kind of a big, is a piece of the Hanged Man as a card, like reaching a sense of enlightenment. Essentially the man hangs himself upside down to view things from a different perspective. But it's this halo of enlightenment that I'm being drawn to here. 2552 on the clock. You're in alignment for some kind of major change in your life. You went through a period where you lost hope that your wish fulfillment would ever materialize, with the star reversed, because for a long time, Knight of Pentacles, 2525 on the clock, for a long time, you've felt like things have been very unfair, or why am I holding on to this for dear life? Six of Cups reversed, Three of Pentacles reversed. So maybe you've had work issues at work, issues in your community, issues with your family. You've been going through some shit though. And Six of Cups reversed is like losing joy. Like you lost your sense of joy for a long time. Like you were just very sad, very like down in the dumps. Yeah, and burdened. 10 of Wands. And I'm holding on to this burden pile for dear life. Let go of your burdens is the message, obviously. For a long time, things have been very imbalanced and unfair, or you felt like things have been very unfair. I'm hearing like stuck. You felt like you were stuck. You're putting down your burdens, or you've transformed and you're seeing things from a different perspective. Like you don't have to carry it anymore. Like it's not yours to carry. Knight of Cups. I feel like you are waiting for someone on a white horse, because I mean this horse isn't white, but it's draped in white. You are waiting for like a knight in shining armor to come save you from your sadness and your circumstances. Also being drawn to the river, that's like going with the flow. Water is emotions. So I feel like you were in this very emotional place for a really long time, but it's almost like now you've gained your power back. You're sitting in this queen energy. You feel confident. Maybe not necessarily about those same areas of your life that you've been struggling with, but maybe if you're having trouble with your career, you're feeling great about love, or you're having trouble with your family, but you're feeling great about your friend group. Like you're kind of, I'm hearing, focusing on the positives. And shifting your perspectives on the negatives. And that's what's bringing in this new beginning for you. And you created this for yourself. You're the queen. The Queen of Wands is also very magnetic. So you're attracting this into your life. I'm hearing as we speak. I'm also getting that like things are being shifted around. I just heard in the spiritual. But I was getting like your spirit team is moving mountains to make this happen for you. Like, you know how when sometimes in your life you're like, that was so random, you know, like something happens and you're like, why did that happen? That was so random. I'm trying to think of an example. Like you thought you had something in the bag and then, you know, it falls through, or you thought you weren't going to get a job, but you got it all of a sudden and you're like, what the heck? It's like there's a lot of those moments happening, just like random redirections to bring this to you, because spirit sees and acknowledges how hard you've worked. I'm hearing to bring yourself back to center. What was the cause? No, I don't want to know that. What was the what does this new beginning look like? What is this passionate, like regaining passion? Like what is this? What is the wish fulfillment? Tell me about the good stuff, please. I'm being drawn to this infinity symbol on the strength card here and the lion. I gotta make room here. I gotta make room for another row. Spirit's got a lot of cards coming out. Okay, so oof. Okay, so you've given up on burdens that you've been given. 9 of Wands reversed, 6 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. Burdens that left you ungrounded with the Queen of Pentacles reversed. That delayed your good karma with the Wheel of Fortune reversed. That stressed you out. 2 of Pentacles reversed. So the first two cards that I saw when I pulled this spread, 2 of Swords and 8 of Swords, and she's blindfolded in both of them. Spirit is telling me that you were put through I'm hearing a spiritual test. You were put through some kind of test or some kind of waiting period where you couldn't see the future. You weren't really sure what was going on. And you felt very tied up and very stuck and very out of control of the situation. And it left you feeling very ungrounded, but you tied yourself up with burdens, 2002 on the clock, with other people's burdens that weren't yours to carry. And it blocked a lot of things for you with this Two of Swords. Like I get the impression that you weren't really sure what to do or where to go. Yeah, those were the first two that really stood out to me. So with these two, Five of Wands reversed, and this is the Hierophant. It's called the High Priest, but it's the Hierophant. You stopped fighting spirit on things that you wanted to manifest in your life. You stopped, I'm hearing, forcing things. I feel like have had a shift in perspective, like we talked about, and realized that alignment is more important than forcing a square peg in a round hole. You're getting a new beginning with the Fool. You're starting on a new journey. And there were things, I'm hearing there were contracts that needed to close out with the World reversed. There were contracts that needed to be closed out. And I feel like there was a period of time where you just weren't closing them out, or you didn't know what to do about closing them out. So you weren't moving forward with the Chariot reversed. So you're now more in alignment. You're stronger with the Strength card. Maybe you're a Leo. Queen of Wands. Lion. It's giving Leo. What else do I need to know, please, at this time about this energy? Ace of Pentacles. New opportunity is coming after a hermit period of stress and delays and frustration and difficulty and all of the stressful things that you've been going through. With the Hermit, Wheel of Fortune reversed, Two of Pentacles reversed. There's something new coming in. I'm hearing it's really exciting. I'm seeing flowers in my mind's eye. There's also plants in this card. I saw the flowers. I looked down. I saw the plants. Something about flowers and plants. Maybe I'm hearing like spend more time in nature to ground yourself as the Knight of Pentacles comes out. You're gaining clarity in your life about the things that you've lost, or I'm hearing the things that you've gone without. Things to cut off. The energies to cut off. I'm getting the sense that like these are people or situations that you've entertained that have kept you in a state of lack or loss or frustration or delay for a long time. Things have not been working for you for a long time. This almost feels like everything going wrong kind of energy. Everything's been going wrong, and it's taken a really long time for you to create this new opportunity because you were being called to stop fighting spirit and start focusing on alignment. And what's the final message? You went from this Queen of Cups reversed energy to this King of Cups. You've mastered your emotional body. And you no longer feel like you have to, I'm hearing manage people. Or it's almost like it's not my job. And that's creating a massive ending in your life with the Magician and the Death card. That is exciting news. If you resonated with this reading, drop a comment, leave a like. Yeah.